Next, let's go back to our in-class exercise. Okay, so we have set our location and we're now going to draw our property lines. Okay, draw our property lines. Now, to draw your property line, kindly write this down, write it on your hand, write it somewhere. You need to be in the true north orientation. Okay, when you draw in the project north orientation. But when you add your property line, make sure you are in the true north orientation. Why is that? Why is that? Well, these are all based from the true north orientation, right? That's 89 degrees 7 minutes 6 seconds based from the true north. We're going to now add our property line. Now, unfortunately, we only have the information for our property line and the start or the corner of the site, but no line is drawn. Okay, the lines were not drawn. Okay, and if the lines were drawn, then it would have been a lot easier to draw the property line because you're going to pick the line and it will draw the line for you, like duplicate it. Unfortunately, it's not. So we go to massing model, property line, massing and site, select property line. Okay, so you can sketch it, right? You can sketch it and you do the sketching method. That's actually faster, especially if you have the drawing from your CAD. Or if you can pick on lines that are already drawn in your Revit. Okay, now let me just click that to show. Okay, so you click by sketching, there's that pick line option, right? If you select pick line, all you need to do is click on the line and it creates a copy of the line for you, but it is now a property line. A property line will be created for you. That's not what we can do now because we do have lines here, but these are lines for the site development, not the property line. So let's go back, massing and site, property line. We do have the distances and bearings. So I'm going to select that. It opens this for you. Okay. So we're going to now go back to my PowerPoint and notice why did I copy it? Well, I cannot anymore zoom in and out. See, I cannot zoom in and out of the drawing. Well, luckily I knew that. That's why I copied it for you. So let's see. Let's start maybe here, northwest 14 degrees. So 179.551. Let's type that here. Distance 179.551. M. Very important. You need to type M. Otherwise, 179.551. M, make sure you type M, otherwise, right? Otherwise, thank you. Otherwise, it will be converted to millimeter, or it will be, Revit will think that that's in millimeter because that's the default unit being used now. And I'll show that to you later. Okay, so M, just a second, M, north 1435.50 west, north, right? So north N, highlight this, 14 space, 35 space, 50, no more, no space needed. So 14, 35, 50, those are the values we have here. 14, 35, 50 west. Now you don't need to type degrees or minutes or second. Just click away and notice that it already changes it to degrees, minutes, and second. Okay, west. Perfect. Okay, so this will be a line, and we're going to say insert for the next line. Insert. Okay, we're going to go this way. Okay, we're going to go this way. 161. Yeah, we'll go this way. 161,953. I cannot remember everything, so I'm just going to type that first. 161 point. Now, see, I forgot already. 953. I was thinking 593. 953.953 M. Okay. Oh, notice here, right? When I type M, it converted this into millimeter. The distance was converted to millimeter. So M, north. Okay. Let's do this. 8976. 89 space 7 space 6, and it says east, if I remember it correctly. Yes. Yep, I did. Okay, and then insert. Okay, we're now going down. We're going down. 210,768. 210.768 M. Okay. North 1435. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 143550, the same, right? Okay, 143550. Yes. Okay, 14 space 35 space 50. Okay, and it wants to go west. It wants to go west. Okay. Insert. Now, try not to say add line to close, right? You know that that's the last line. So I do not recommend you clicking add line to close, because you might have a value here, and since that's a data that you want to use, you don't want just to close it. You want to check whether this information is correct by typing the values. So don't click close. Okay, so 157,498. 157.498 M. Okay, now this time, see, notice that it feels like there's something wrong. All of this is saying north, north, north. Somehow, sometime it should say south, right? So I think it's going to be not closing, but that's okay. So N 7810. Okay, type it here. 78 space 1 space 0. Okay, and it wants to go east. East. Click OK. See, we already know that's not going to close, right? Because there's something wrong with that orientation. It already felt like there's something wrong with it, but we're just going to correct it. Now, to correct it, it's just telling me that it didn't close. That's okay. To correct it, first thing you want to do is you want to tell your supervisor there is something wrong with the information, right? And you can even point it out. Number two, if you are the supervisor, you want to check with the surveyor. You want to say, don't say there's something wrong. Just say, can you check for me if this is correct? Okay. You don't want telling people that, yeah, I will. You don't want telling people that they are wrong. They don't want to hear that they're wrong. You can just say, can you check for me if this is correct? Okay, so we need to change something here, right? So I think we started here going up, right? Northwest. So going to the right, we need to be going west here, I think. Okay, let's see. Now, you cannot really just correct this. You need to talk to your supervisor or to the surveyor. Okay, but for this purpose, I am your supervisor. I am your surveyor. So I'm telling you, well, we need to adjust this. So this is north 89 west. And then from here, I think we might need to go south. South 14. Okay, so where did we go? Here, south 14 east. Okay. And then from here, we go north 78. Should I go east or west? So north, south, west, east. I think it's going this direction. Let me just say westward now. Okay. Let's see. Did we get it right? Ah, except for the last one, I think. Okay. So again, let's do that. Yeah, it felt like this should be east. Okay. Let's see if that's correct. Yes. Yes and yes. Okay, I'll show you the table now. Take a screen capture of that. Okay, the surveyor is now telling you, kindly revise this with this orientation. So do not just change it. Do not just change it. You need to talk to your supervisor, Revit manager, or your surveyor. In this case, I am your supervisor and your surveyor. So I was able to update it, give you the information correctly, and you may now update it based on this bearing and distances. Nice, okay?